this woman who claims to be Marlon's ex-girlfriend came out and exposed him, allegedly, where she came out and said that his entire life is basically a lie, that he was selling pics and videos to G-men behind the scenes.
Well, check this out. A famous YouTuber and streamer crashed his $200,000 McLaren while on live stream. Viewers quickly criticized the streamer for appearing to be more concerned about his totaled McLaren than his cameraman, who appeared to be bleeding from his head.
Now, I want to be very clear, these are still allegations here, but a former Twitch employee on a random Friday night just came out and dropped a fucking bombshell claiming that Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was caught sexting a minor using the Twitch Whisper system and trying to meet up with them at TwitchCon.
Yeah, so streamers don't exactly have the best reputations. With controversies left and right, it begs the question, why are all streamers so unlikable? For the record, I think a lot of these controversies are being blown out of proportion, but how hard can it possibly be to keep your head out of controversy? Well, it might actually be harder than you think. Despite all this, streamers have some of the most loyal fan bases, so I don't think I'm actually yet to see anybody's career get derailed from something like this. But it's still caused fall-offs and definitely a lot of unwarranted hate. I mean, there's always going to be an argument that streamers are just weird people, but I think it's actually a lot deeper than that. I mean, for starters, I don't think a lot of these streamers are actually unlikable at all, because with the rise of streaming also comes the rise of clipping. If you're not familiar with clipping, it's the act of cutting up long-form content into smaller content to be digested on TikTok or other platforms. I mean, back in my day, if somebody was unlikable, you would have to know by watching their content firsthand, believe it or not. The problem that comes with the rise of clipping, however, actually comes with out-of-context clips. I mean, in a world where all streamers' content is consumed secondhand, it's really up to the clip pages that determine how you're perceived. I mean, just recently, there's been a newfound trend of clip pages putting filters over clips, and you'd be surprised to hear that people actually believe it. I mean, this is a very obvious example, but there's more subtle examples that in the shadows may just be responsible for ruining a lot of people's reputations. In fact, just recently we witnessed a prime example of this with the beef between streamers DDG and Reggie. Now, although there was a lot of bad stuff said and done across the two streamers, a lot of the narrative was being completely twisted by clip pages. Now, I don't know if the clip pages were defensive or something, or a fan of one side or the other, but a lot of the stories that were being portrayed on here were not even close. Now, looking at this TikTok here, you can really see just how big of an impact clip pages have. I mean, my first time seeing this video on my For You page, it looked genuinely believable, and I actually lost some respect for Reggie. Along with myself was a lot of people in the comments who were just destroying him. It wasn't until I saw this comment fairly deep in the comment section when I finally realized what was happening. I mean, it's not even like the clipper could have mistaken this for what was happening, because you know they sat there and watched the whole stream with all the context. They've also started to do this thing where they'll piece together parts of a stream that might actually be minutes apart and act like they were back to back to form a new narrative.
Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, of course I'm leaving chat.
I mean, just looking at this clip here, you would think these two clips were, what, seconds apart? I mean, the video tries to paint it as a cause and effect relationship, but if you actually watch the stream, you can see these moments are actually minutes apart. Matter of fact, just looking at the comments of this video, I'm convinced a lot of people are aware of this issue, but just choose to ignore it because they want to hate.
He tried to force the eye contact, bending on her. Bro, you gotta work on it. Huh. See ya.
The video's edited. He ain't leave because of that.
He explained the reasons in the video. No edit. Huh. Yes, no, yes, no. I don't have time. Bye.
There was also recently a trend where people would just make TikTok accounts impersonating people like streamers or content creators in general. And it wasn't until I looked at the comment sections of some of these videos when I realized some people just don't deserve internet access. So I just found this one actually recently posted on. So it says here, how long is it going to take for you to find me? Let's go ahead and check the comments here.
Hey, 9 hours. 1 hour ago. Yo, 8 minutes. 40 minutes. Found you earlier. Didn't know if it was real. Happy. Bro replies on the stem. Just in case. Hi, Kai.
That's not Kai. This old guy named Muhammad.
I mean, obviously these accounts weren't made with the intent to blemish someone's image, but just seeing how dumb people on the internet are, it really goes to show how easy it is to manipulate someone's image. Of course, not every instance of streamers getting cancelled is fake or manipulated. So why is it that streamers are so prone to just saying stupid stuff? The harsh truth is that often streamers are just as prone to saying crazy things as your favorite content creator. The only difference is that streamers are often on camera for 6, 8, 10 hours a day. And once that content gets out there, it's out there forever. I mean, you can't exactly just do a retake like any TikToker could do. I mean, just thinking about it now, videos of people getting exposed for saying racial slurs or something are now pretty much notorious with a live chat somewhere on the screen. Thinking about other examples in recent history, there's also been a lot of stuff coming up from streamers past. And once again, this is not a streamer exclusive issue because I bet you that a lot of your favorite celebrities probably have some shady stuff in their past. So why is it that streamers are always the ones getting caught? Well, when your content revolves around spending hours with your fan base, it should come as no surprise that people are going to know everything about you, including your past. I mean, the only other setting I can think of where people have cameras on them 24/7 is a reality TV show. One of the biggest reality TV shows right now is actually Love Island. Which, by the way, if you want to watch my video on, you can feel free to click right here. And I'm sure you would be surprised to hear that now 2 people got kicked off for saying racial slurs. Now, I know the second person didn't even get kicked off for something they said on set. If you're not familiar with the whole story, fans dug up a post she made from a while ago, and she wasn't actually kicked off until people on the internet started basically protesting against her on the show. Now, all of that is true, but all that really goes to show is just how parasocial fans can be in an environment like this. I mean, with new episodes every day, Love Island is right there with the fan bases of streamers. So if there's anything you can take away from this video, don't be one of those people on the internet, and I better not catch you in one of those comment sections of Kai Sinat Secret.